Hi, I am Ashwini Mahapatra. I am from Orissa. I am working as a business analyst in a banking software department over here in Hyderabad. I came to know about this workshop through email, and I wanted to attend it because by reading through the email I could not actually understand how it is going to be relevant to my job profile. So I thought, let me give it a try, since it was a weekend and I wanted to utilize this time in a better way. So I thought it would be useful to attend this workshop on innovation.
Yeah, great. So how was your experience?
My experience, if I have to say, it was a structured learning for me, because a couple of things I already knew, but I never knew how it can be applicable. So I think it helped me in that sense.
Okay. And if you have to express your experience in one word, so what will that be?
Yeah, probably it is again related to the experiences that I was saying. To sum it up, it would be informative for me.
Informative. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And anything that you did not like, or if you want to change something within the workshop?
Yes, one thing basically it is it should be more action-oriented, self-learning activities should be there. Like from one particular idea, like if some participant actually are asked to have one idea that they want to innovate on something. So they have that idea, and the entire workshop can run through those very useful informations were there throughout the workshop. So the participants can be enabled to revolve those informations around their idea. So at the end of the workshop, what happens is they know that, okay, if I come up with an idea to this workshop, so at the end of the day I am going ahead with something solid. So that kind of experience also I had through the workshop. But I think if it is made in that particular way, it will be adding a lot of value to the individual participants.
Okay, yeah, that's a good feedback. And what is the one thing about this workshop which you enjoyed the most?
It was something which I was afraid of when I heard about it. But that was the most interesting part when when we were asked to interview people to see the viability of the idea that we think we want to pursue, or something that we think whether it will have market acceptance or not. That was very interesting to me, interacting with people and gathering inputs. Because prior to that, I was thinking that if I am thinking of any idea, it would be the best probably, or what angles can be added to that. But while interacting with them, we got some exciting inputs to that. It just made me realize that the ideas are just not yours. It has to be looked at from different angles, from different people, if you want to actually pursue it.
Okay, that's nice. Good that you enjoyed the workshop.
Yeah.
That's really satisfying. So would you recommend this workshop to your friends and colleagues?
Yes,
and,
definitely.
What will be the reason for that?
Yes, definitely I would recommend. As I said, since the workshop is on innovation, so people who are passionate about their feeling, that they want to do something and they are not able to see how they can do that. So probably I will recommend all those friends of mine who generally chit chat with us, like I want to do this, but I don't know how to start about it. So maybe these kind of workshops, or particularly this workshop, may help them to see how they can pursue their idea. They generally just release it through a loose talk during our free times.
And if you have to explain the trainer or presenter in one word, how would you describe him?
Though I know him from quite some time, but I cannot just do injustice by just saying one word. I would say he's knowledgeable. Couple of words I will have to say, so excuse me for that. But it has to be, he's knowledgeable. He's very cool. He's very structured and very approachable, very interactive. So it was never ever difficult that I am interacting with a trainer or with a presenter. It was just like learning together, and there are a lot of informations I think I could derive through during the workshop, and I think I see a lot of scope apart from the workshop also.
Okay, that's nice. So, what are the major takeaways for you from this workshop in terms of something which you can implement after this workshop in your work life, or what are those few major takeaways?
Yes, one thing which straight away I can remember. There are a lot of things actually I identified during this day's workshop. But one thing I could just remember is, because I am into business analysis domain, so I have to interact with different stakeholders, like my business counterpart who gives me the requirement, to the testers, to the developers, and as well as to the other parties involved, like who give the sign-ups and all. So one thing which I realized is involving everybody in a early stage in the project. So where I realized that this workshop talks about how to engage people and how to think differently, so that whatever you are currently doing, you can enhance that and you can be more productive. So this is one of the things that I can just right away remember and talk about.
And the last question I have is, how has your view of innovation changed, before and after this workshop? So what is that, paradigm shift, or what is that mindset kind of shift which you feel?
That comes out from the last exercise that we had while interviewing people. It's not that I know all, so it is kind of, if I have to be an innovator, I have to consider the market, the customer. If I have to be an inventor, then I don't need to consider anything. I just have to do it for myself. But to be an innovator, I have to consider the market that I intend to target to. Or if I have to address a problem, then I have to see who are the real people who are facing that problem.
Right.
So that particular thought process change I had during this workshop.
Okay, great. I think that's nice that you take away something with you with this workshop. Thank you for your time you gave to this workshop.
Yeah, thank you very much.